Robin, could you give us a quick overview of the Forbes and Manhattan Group and its representative office in the UK?
Forbes in Manhattan is a mining investment house which has a global presence. Relatively recently we have opened the London office, which is really an access office to the capital markets here in London. The group invests in a wide variety of metals and minerals across the full range from precious to agricultural.
What is your company's investment strategy in the mining sector and what makes it successful?
Well, our mining strategy in the sector really is, in some ways, relatively unique because we are looking for projects that are either distressed or high quality and have weak management. We look to invest to bring our technical skills to bear to these companies so that we can improve their ability to be successful. The second aspect of our investment strategy is that we have the corporate finance and market access capabilities that a large number of small companies lack. And if they have already the technical aspect covered well, we can assist them with that. We make our investment, we bring to bear our large team of financial professionals.
Your company assists with attracting finance for mining projects in Russia and Ukraine. What projects have you financed in the past?
Well, actually, we finance projects in Mongolia, Kazakhstan, Russia, and the Ukraine. Our current projects that we are invested in is black iron in the Ukraine, in Kryvyi Rog. That's listed on the TSX under the symbol BKI. And we are also invested in Silver Bear, which we invested in about 3 years ago. That's also listed on the TSX under the symbol SBR. In the past, we've invested in a number of projects in Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan, but currently we just have the two, and we're looking for new opportunities all the time.
Robin, what are the current challenges of raising finance for mining projects in Russia and CIS? Could you please compare your experiences in arranging finance for Russia and not Russian projects, for example, Africa or South America?
Well, Natalia, that's a good question, which we've actually discussed somewhat previously when I worked as a corporate financier. There is a large number of challenges in the Russian market. The Russian market is changing. I believe actually the panel missed a part of this point earlier tonight. There are not a large number of self-grown, publicly listed Russian companies at the moment. The largest number of listed Russian assets are really legacy projects. You know, the Fosagros, Polymetals, Apoleus, Metals, these kind of businesses. The businesses that we are investing in at the moment really are either new deposits or old deposits that hadn't been taken really any further than on the state balance. So the challenges are quite numerous. The real issue is the level of trust and skepticism about the ability to make a positive return from investing in Russian companies. And I think that stems really from the legacy of single owner, large legacy assets where the pricing was driven by could the owner reap a greater return from the dividend flow from his company or the pricing multiple on that flow of cash. And that's why pricing has been such a contentious issue you know, for Russian listings, particularly in London. Now, the businesses that we are invested in that are listed businesses are completely different to that. These are growth stories where we will apply capital, technical capability, and grow these assets. I'm sure they will suffer some sort of discount like many of the Russia entities or assets. But I believe that, you know, hopefully as we go forwards in the Russian market, there will be some more domestic demand as Russians believe that saving for their future is a worthwhile enterprise. And also as we are successful, there will be success stories, you know, maybe akin to what you've seen in Kazakhstan because investors have made money there, where foreigners have invested, alongside locals. Peter Hambo is a success story in Russia, but there aren't very many of them. But I think if we can have more, as you've seen in Kazakhstan, then there will be more access to the capital markets, and people will be more willing to put up risk capital.
Thank you very much.